Hello, welcome back. Last time I led a bomb bug through a pretty complicated little maze. Now I'm here, in 4 places at once. Alright, so statue awakens as soon as I step in. There are indeed 4 waypoints to activate, and I can't have them active before I come into this room. So I don't want that statue to die. Here's one way to prevent that. Seems like a good start. If I run down here, do you live? Yes, just long enough for me to do this. I'm probably gonna need to make my own bracket at some point. I cannot get to that without the statue dying. Okay. What am I trying to do? As soon as I step here, the flying snakes come out, the slug timer starts. What's gonna make these explode? Lasers. So I think my only real task is just make sure statue drops all the trapdoors. It has to stay alive for long enough for that to happen, though. Really feels like best opening moves are those. That lets me activate a waypoint. Let's say I went to this one instead of the other one. That's made minimal state changes. Maybe that's good. Might be what I want. Doesn't feel like it to me. Because from here I just can't really do anything. I can drop that trapdoor. Okay, so I don't think that's what I want. Let's try the other one, which I can also reach without statue dying. If I went straight over here, again, the statue would die. So I want to construct for you a bracket. That looks reasonably doable. And I see another kind of pre-suggested bracket here. That'll be for getting to this waypoint, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so I need to... There's kind of a big delay on anything I do here. And also, it's a little hard to do much. Okay, cool, but this doesn't help. Wait, hold on. But I know what would. This ability to get 2 steps ahead of you. There we go, that's helping. Okay, now I think my mission is... I guess bracket it there. How I think that's gonna happen. You're only behind me by 1. It's gonna need to be a lot more than that. Yeah, no, you need to be safely tucked away there. So I So there's a very important trapdoor right here. I need to not step there until I'm ready. Noted? If I go here, it'll go the wrong way around. If I wait a little longer, I have a moment to get you stuck in a real good place. Okay, real good place I say, but is it really? I think I've missed my next move. Not sure what I should have been expecting, though. if I do this... maybe this is working out? It's not, though. You're never gonna be here when I'm down in this area. That's the issue. Right? I mean, okay, I'll try this. And then I'd go here, then I'd go here, then I wouldn't have anywhere near enough time for that. Okay. Wait a second. Hold on. This is fine as long as I drop one more trapdoor, isn't it? I think it just might be. So once that's dropped, and this is dropped, can't I just ditch the statue in a corner and be... Ah! Okay, I misread my mission. So what I'm trying to do is create deadliness for every monster block. So it's less about getting access to all the waypoints, that's just a consequence of other things. It's more about getting the statue to drop every trapdoor. Okay. So now I may need access to every waypoint to do that, though. So that one's a little hard to reach. That helps a bit. Let's just see what I can do without thinking about it too hard. I suspect I'm not in a good place to finish this, but I don't know that. Because that all happened nicely. Ah, that's how I get it to... No, it's not. And now keeping you safe has become pretty difficult. Oops. That almost worked. If I had one more turn, which I did, then I could do this. Okay, maybe I'm fine. Alright. Seems like I've managed it somehow. Just kind of worked out. Let's see, if I go here and then back, and then again, everything's good. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Works for me. Why did the shadow look funny there? Just because there's like an extra corner on this. Mining operation. Oh boy. What's that? It's a sky key under statue rubble. Boy, those two things. Statue rubble Z! There's a lot in this room, huh? Okay. All the way to BN. Alright, switch carrying snake. You affect those things. Bug carrying statue. Bug carrying snakes. Sky door. This has all been linear. Yeah, no branching paths that I've skipped. Ah, this scrolls. Okay, that makes sense. So somehow, someday, I'm gonna come all the way back up here, it looks like. Because there was a room down to the south there that I don't think I could have gotten to. Okay. So, bug snake dispenser. Monster block for something. Bug dispenser. Okay, so if I... As I enter, that statue gets angry. You... Okay, that is closed. It just doesn't look like it from where I'm standing. What's the statue do? Blah! Diagonal moving bomb bug is very uncanny. Okay. Alright, mining operation. I want to acquire this. Which is going to require the services of several bomb bugs. I do have a scarer. so I need to acquire this and get here. This feels like a tactical nexus room, sort of. Get the blue key, get to the door, go through this weird diagonal thing, spend resources to gain traversal. Okay. This is a lot. How do I even start? Let's start by pathing toward the sky key. Mandatory things that must be removed. Yeah, let's go by this. So I'm just going to put a little green diamond on you. Yeah, let's put a green X on you. Let's put a... what color stands out better? I guess black will do. Somehow none of these colors are standing out in the way that I want them to. Yellow's fine, actually. Alright, yellow X on everything that must be broken in order to get to that. Okay, from here I have some options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3... 8, 9, 10. 11. So with 11 explosions... These marks are not useful. Somehow with 11 explosions, I need to clear enough statue rubble. Okay, so the places where this checkerboard is different are here where there isn't a rubble to destroy. Here where there's a rubble where there normally wouldn't be one. Those are the only two I see. Otherwise, it's a perfect checkerboard of statue rubbles. So basically, this rubble moved here and was replaced with a wall in that place. I need to reach these 2 points. So this looks like the minimal way down there. So if I would explode 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If that was what I was doing, theoretically I could do it at 9 bomb bugs, which is 2 fewer than the number that I have. So this is going to be reasonably tight. There may be some wiggle room. So let's start with that theory. Could I make those explosions happen in those places? I want to drop you here. Oh, of course, you will explode right where you're dropped, and there's nothing I can do about that. Sort of. You run before you prime, which should happen at the right part of the turn for this to work? So if you come here and I kill you there, yeah, there we go, okay. This is fascinating. Situations are weird. I don't know if I'm going to commit to putting that there yet, so I'm going to hold off on that. Let's have you come here, and then not be able to get where I want you. It may be necessary to... oh boy. Alright, let's do the less good version of this. So, resource wasteful... oh, right. That would require putting this here where I can't get it back. As good as that first explosion looked, I'm suspecting that's not the way I'm gonna end up going. Also, it's pretty funny that the switch for this is locked away here. So again, it took 9 explosions the optimal way, approaching from here, to get both of these things. If I've gone this far toward getting... like, if I have to reach... if I have to blow this up anyway... that by necessity means this is blown up. And by necessity means that I have a path inward from there. So it would seem weird not to use that location to go down here, because that looks so much closer than this is. But is this just a decoy path that I should ignore, or is it going to be relevant? Okay, well, let's try one more time to... oh, I don't want to. Well, yeah, doing what I would want to do here is pretty tricky. That's about the best I could do. Then this is trapped over there and doesn't do what I want anymore. Because I would need you to die there with the monster block in another spot. Maybe that's why this route is non-viable, because this one has space on both sides. Okay, so let's imagine maybe that's the case. Right, I have these free bomb bugs I can just use... oh, right, of course, so maybe I do some of my mining with the free ones. And some with the burdened ones. I mean, of course I do. But maybe that's going to make all of this possible. Oops. So that feels like a good start. What if my next move, after breaking this, looked like this? Yeah! Well, I can reclose that. Couple of problems. If I push instead of pulling... can I do such a thing? Maybe? I think so, yes. Okay. Alright, there we go. So you exploded where I wanted you to. Then what? I guess scare another one is the same way. Guess you gotta come up there to cross this threshold. That's fine, you can do that. Right, so I can still detonate you. Got some room to work down here now. I can do one more of those, but now, okay, so now that this is clear as it is, can I do a snakier thing? Perhaps. I'm gonna say the state seems reasonably good. Yes, I can do a very snaky thing. Oops, one at a time. One at a time. That. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, requirements are met to do that a second time. Whoop. Cool. And a third. Yep, right. Alright, great, so I'm to the door. I may have spent too much of things that I'm going to still need. And yeah, now I kind of lose the ability to do a lot of stuff. How am I going to use you? Ah, so I choose where to summon you from. That's why this is... That's pretty good. Let's use that now, since I see that I can. This will put down a bit of an obstacle, but I can just kind of plunk it here. Whoop! Okay, let's have you go a little more north than that. which I can accomplish that way. That should be an acceptable spot. Alright, so here comes you. You're against a smooth surface, then I'm going to move you to here. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be one short of getting that key. I still have 4 bomb bugs left. Well, more than one short. How would I... By getting an explosion in here looks real hard. I do see that I can go diagonally from various places. Yeah, so I have done the optimal route here. Or what I interpreted as the optimal route from the start. I still have 4 left when I only theoretically need 2 more explosions. But for that theory to work... I'm gonna need a lot of things I can't have, right? I'm not sure. I should be, though. Yeah, what would I do from this state? I can't get the key and then leave because my thing is gone, unless... Are there enough things to bridge out of here? Because there's this that I can move around, there's this, and there's this statue. Technically there are enough, but I don't think I could round that bend. And if I was doing that, I'd be losing out on a lot of things that I could use to progress. Also, I don't think I could get this in the water, or the statue. This is really the only one I could use. Yeah. Ooh, that was a delay. Press. Right, I still have that checkpoint bug to fix where waypoint travel is involved. That's not a released version, so it's only my problem. But now it's bothering me that this reset takes so long, because it has to re-input the moves for each... Like, since the start of the room, I guess. How many moves is that at this point? 561? What have I been doing in this room? Okay, so for 561 moves to take a perceptible amount of time to re-input. I don't like it. So I may look at what optimizations would be possible there. There are lots. I could take snapshots occasionally. I could have the checkpoint actually just like set down a save state and load that. I mean, that would avoid the entire problem. But I need to undo history to come along and stuff. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's my problem, not yours. So... My problem now is how in 4 explosions I'm gonna do this that needs... In this amount of space, I'm not going to manage to get a bomb bug here with a monster block there. Yeah, there's no way. This bomb bug. I could chase it in, get it all the way down there. Not really be able to do anything with it. I suspect I need to go in this way, and I've placed that in a bad spot if that's true. If I explode here, those 3 go away, then explode here, those 2 go away, then explode here. Those are gone? Yeah, cool, but then what? Am I looking at the wrong diagonal? Do I want to go like this way? So if I explode here, which I think is doable? Possibly sacrificing this. Then... Nah, even if I did, maybe. No, I don't think so. Did I... The way I detonated these was pretty optimal, I think. Like, I don't think you could do any better at excavating from here to here. Like, I used my resources as well as they could be used. This statue exploding there, I just saw that it was a convenient thing I could have done. How did I do that exactly? I can do you one better. That destroys two things. Like, this absolutely has to be destroyed. There is no getting around that no matter what, because I have to walk in here to get the key. Alright, so I've destroyed one more thingy. I don't think I can work with that, though. Alright, I mean, let's try this just because... I pretty much know I can't do it, but let's see what that looks like to try. Put this all the way down here. Fill you out. And then not be able to get horizontal here for one thing. I can go down here, loop around, and move this into place, and then, like, this is kind of vaguely similar to what I want. Yeah, you bumped into me before you primed, but then nothing good happened. If this were gone, then I wouldn't have as much interest in blowing that up. Because there's nothing special about here, I can blow up the other one just as well. I'll do it. Okay, now what? I got two explosions and cannot do what I want with them. It does feel like I almost can, but almost isn't gonna cut it. Unless... no. This is just too tight a space to lure that bumbug in where I want it. Ah, so special ability of statue is that it can go through diagonal cracks. Got it. Got something at least. Statue is gonna be my boy who explodes here, I think. So let's leave you in your cage for now. Alright, so the one with a special ability. We're gonna go drill in this way. Special ability is left for now. Kaboom. Do again. Or maybe I wanted a different spot. I do have another way to deal with this, right? Iffy. Oh, we got lots of problems here, actually. Okay, well, I'm gonna ignore them for the moment. Three explosions left. One here, and one here would do it. This one's the easiest. This one just isn't quite possible with the statue where it is. Can I... what if I... okay. So if I would go in... 1, 2 gets me here. 1, 2, 3 gets me there now. Do I multitask? Like the explosion that liberates the statue from... Okay, first of all, can I blow this up without using the statue? With you, I don't think so. With you, I do think so. It'll take some dancing, but I know how to dance. Theoretically. Oh, I'm gonna need help from an obstacle. That's fun. So that being in there was not superfluous. That's actually necessary to manage to put you here. No, you pushed my pillar. That's okay, I can move it. Okay. Well, I like the intricacy of that. Now, I have a couple of problems. So here's one of them. Hang on, I can put down a... Oh. I can put this down as an obstacle that doesn't have to be... Oh, okay. So I can put it like there. Well, that's not a meaningful spot. That's not a meaningful spot. Okay, before that, though, I need this destroyed, I think. Destroying that ahead of time doesn't help because I can't kill the statue here. The theory is I lure the statue somehow into this place. Walk in such a way that somehow it... I needed this gone, didn't I? I think I needed that gone. If that were gone and the statue were here and I was there, I'd step north, I'd step south, and this was gone too. Yeah, okay, I need an explosion here. So, the question is, could that possibly be done with what I currently have? Feels pretty iffy. But let's at least give it a shot. Main issue is, how do you go west? I might see a way. No, I don't. Well, hang on, but I'm done with the monster block. Well, no, I'm not. No, I need... Okay, so I would need it... I'd need it here. With you coming north, I need a second monster block. Or, hold on, but if you were somewhere in this area... If you were in one of these spots, I pushed you north, I retrieved this somehow, I pushed you west with it, then detonated you. Yeah, it could work, but I don't think you're gonna do all those things at once. Yeah, exploding here just seems a little too optimistic. But if I'm exploding here, don't I have an extra bomb bug? Because I didn't need all of this gone. Did I? Well, for this to work, I did. I'm probably in a dead-end path. I'm just trying to sense the shape of the puzzle in terms of, like, what would help me get out of it. Could be a totally different diagonal that I bring in the statue from. But this really feels like the good one. Like, if an explosion went off here, and everything was in the state that it's in... I think I still couldn't do it because I couldn't quite get the statue to be in the spot I want. I think one of my prior explosions was incorrect. One of those two. Okay, then let's try... Oh. This room is so cool, by the way. Wow. No. Doesn't get me close enough to the place where it needs to be. Nuh-uh. Non-viable explosions. So it kind of does have to be here and then there, doesn't it? Feels like it. Okay. I don't think I'm on... I don't see a route from here to victory, so let's just think about other things that could happen. I guess here's something. I'd like to review what's happened so far. Where did my explosions go? One there. That seems optimal and necessary. Because yeah, okay, so now, hang on. So just to get to the door alone, if you go this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So unless it's that valuable to clear out some of this space first, which it might be, like enough to spend one extra explosion on it, this way makes more sense. But there's more room here. Yeah, maybe I should try from this route next time. So right, those couldn't be done by flying snake because... Really? Sure they could have. Oh, sure they could have. Check it. Easily. I must have just been thinking about this wrong. I guess I'd have to do a little bit of indirection here, but yeah, I can just do that. Oh, and I'll spend these. Okay, so I'm already in a better state here than I was from there. Now this one, on the other hand, that does require something different. So I get more free bomb bugs here, which, I mean, just have different movement properties, not necessarily better than the snaked ones. Okay, I think I want to give this puzzle an extra day of cook time. This is very interesting. I don't feel like I'm especially close to having it done. But this is just such a fascinating situation, I want to spend more time exploring it. Okay, good stuff. So, alright, next time, second attempt at this, and hopefully I'll find a viable route.